think for me music is like my easiest way of expression. Like I see it like as a sort of like therapeutic release, where it's for me like the easiest way like to express like difficult emotion, and it's the way where I feel the more, yeah, it's the easiest way for me to express emotion, I would say. So I did like 10 years like classical music when I was like 6 years old till 15, so a bit less than 10 years. And then I stopped because I was a bit bored by like the classical way of learning thing, and then I went into electronic music and I just learned like all the software and stuff by myself. And yeah, here we are. I don't have really like a way to do, but like it really depends on like my mood, the vibe. Maybe I'll start with like making some drum, then a bass line, and then adding melody on top of it, and then just build the track out of it, basically. I don't really think I have like special instrument. Me, I'm more like a synth guy because I played like harpsichord for like 10 years. I did like classical stuff before. I would say more synths in general, in terms of instrument. Yeah. I like to use both like software and hardware, because me, I have like a bunch of like hardware in my studio. Like I have like a lot of synths, drum machine, like hardware effect as well. But my main, where everything like goes is in Ableton, and I sequence and write everything in Ableton. I also use a lot of like digital plugins, because nowadays like there is like amazing stuff digitally. So I like to combine both of these two worlds. I'm maybe like gonna make like a really big playlist with like, I don't know, depend of the length of the set as well. And then I have like my playlist organized in Recordbox, like with tags, with gender and stuff like this. So usually I don't prepare so much the playlist. It's more like checking if there is new music and just trying to get the vibe of the party. First is still plain pillow, earplug with noise cancellation, very important if you have like kids screaming in the plane. And maybe some sleeping pills as well for a long flight. And with that, you're already like safe. There is one of my friends that always impressed me so much. It's called A Strange Wedding, and he's making like from down tempo to like this like half tap drum and bass stuff modern. And like there is this like band from New York also, like totally different, more into like Italo synthwave, called Nuevo Testamento. Yeah, that's just two things that come in mind right now that I really love. Dark Alleys by Light Asylum, it's like for me like a eternal classic. Yeah, I would say this track for me. I have really two that come in mind. Is like one first is Here, when I play like first time as resident, closing G2, where the vibe was just like insane. I mean, everyone told me that they never saw G2 like so packed, and I think I played till 6 p.m. or like 12 hours, and it was packed till the end, and the vibe was just like totally insane. And another one was like when I played in the lab in Berghain for this, when they redid this like New Year party in the middle of the year after the COVID. And also there the vibe was like so wild, but like crazy. Like there were 6 people dancing on top of the bar in the lab, and it was just like, yeah, amazing vibes, crazy good memories. I love both, because I mean, of course, when I play with someone, it's always like really close friends with who I have really good connections. So it's really different when you're playing alone. You're more focused in your bubble, and you're like, just like it's like more in your bubble focus. And when you play with someone, of course, you can have also like a bit more fun, and like it's like also cool like to mix with someone, because you can have like a surprise of what's gonna be the next track, and it's like more like yeah. But I love both. I love playing alone. I love playing back to back, and yeah. And the aim was just to be able to have like a platform where I could release like any kind of music, just the music that I like, without any like boundaries. Like just if there is something that I like and I want to put it out, to have the possibility to do it. Also like to show like some new artists, like maybe not so known. And yeah, just to be able to do what I want when I want. The aim is not to have to release every month or 2 months. It's just when I have the feeling I want to do it, I can do it. I think one time I heard like crazy fucked up story. I was like, what the fuck? A friend of mine told me that she heard that I got married with like a super rich lady that had like a white piano in her mansion, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, so if anyone knows this lady, I would love to play the white piano one day at least. That would be cool. I love cooking. I love going outside. Like I'm boxing also as well. I love chilling. Yeah, it's already a good program. I don't really know how I see it. I just hope that we are gonna keep like this, the way it's still going today, and that it's not gonna go into like crazy fucked up futuristic story. Like I don't know, is this like Spotify DJ playing instead of the DJ? I don't know, like this kind of bullshit. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I love wild dance floor, really like sweaty dance floor with people going really wild. I love also like kind of like moment of like ecstasy on the dance floor when you see like people looking at each other and like sharing stuff, even like people that don't know each other, you know, when you see this kind of connection happening on the dance floor, this kind of moments that are like, seems a bit like magical. For me, it's definitely one of my favorite dance floor in the world, easy. There is definitely like a special energy here that you can really feel when you play, and that's why I think you can play like so long DJ set and so long closing DJ set, where you don't really feel tired because you get so much energy from the crowd. It's really like a sharing thing, and that's just amazing. Like it's like such a beautiful feeling. Yeah. Family.